हेलो बच्चों, we are now coming to part 2 of linear programming, and in this part we will formulate and solve the linear programming problem. समझ गए? You must have seen our part 1A where we have only formulated two problems. We have not solved the problem, but formulation is very important. And as I have been requesting you, you must see these videos serially. So if you have not seen the first part 1A, then please go through it. समझ गए बच्चों? चलो अभी हम लोग क्या करने वाले हैं? We will take one example. Now which example we will take? We will take the same example which we have taken in part 1A. That is, you are the owner of furniture factory and you manufacture tables and chairs. Now making one table, you require to spend 6 hours in carpentry department, and thereafter you have to paint the table, so you have to spend 3 hours in painting department. So one table will have to take to be processed for 6 hours in carpentry department and 3 hours in painting department. And if you manufacture chair, it will take 4 hours in carpentry department and 10 hours in painting. Chair will take more time for painting because of its intricate shape and other things. Anyway, this is the data given. Now total man hours available per day in carpentry are 120 and total man hours available in painting department are 180. Now profit on one table is 250 rupees and on one chair is 200 rupees. समझ गए बच्चों? So we have to decide how many tables and how many chairs we have to make so that we get maximum profit. And we have to also find out if we manufacture those, what will be the maximum profit. समझ गए बच्चों? So first we have to formulate this problem. This problem is given in the descriptive form in paragraphs. So we have to formulate in the table so that it is easy for understanding. तो ये है टेबल हमारा. Table, this is table, wooden table. 6 hours are required in carpentry, 3 hours in painting, and profit is 250. Chair, 4 hours in carpentry, 10 hours in painting, and it will give us the profit of 200, one chair. Maximum number of hours available in carpentry are 120. And maximum number of hours available in painting are 180. So we have to decide how many tables and how many chairs we have to make. So let us say we make X tables and we make Y chairs. समझ गए बच्चों? So for maximum profit, let the number of tables be X and number of chairs be Y. बराबर है? What we have to maximize? Profit. Now profit with X tables and Y chairs will be 250 into X plus 200 into Y. एक टेबल का प्रॉफिट है 250, so for X tables it is 250X. एक टेबल का प्रॉफिट है 200, एक चेयर का प्रॉफिट है 200, so for Y chairs it will be 200Y. So total profit is 250X plus 200Y. समझ गए? चलो, now we have constraints for making X tables and Y chairs. How much time we have to spend in carpentry? 6 into X plus 4 into Y, and that should be less than or equal to 120. This is our constraint. Similarly, for making X tables and y chairs, पेंटिंग में कितना टाइम जाएगा? 3x plus 10y. 3 into x plus 10y. That should be less than 180. समझ गए बच्चों? And you cannot make negative tables. You cannot make -1 table, -5 tables or -10 chair. So this is x should be always greater than or equal to 0. Y should be greater than or equal to 0. And this we have formulated in earlier video also. So x and y are known as decision variables. समझ गए? Then we have to maximize profit, that is known as objective function. These are constraints, and this is non-negativity constraints. X and y can only be positive or 0. So how we will formulate this? Maximize z equal to this 250x plus 200y subject to 4x plus 6x plus 4y less than 120, 3x plus 10y less than 180. It is less than or equal to. It can be maximum 120. 3x plus 4y less than or equal to 180. X is greater than or equal to 0. Y is greater than or equal to 0. This we have formulated, not solved. Now solving means we will have to do the calculations graph so that we find the value of x and y. समझ गए? चलो आगे. Now this is what we have to maximize. Now these are inequations. ये क्या है? Inequation है. 6x plus 4y equal to 120 is a equation, and 6x plus 4y lesser than or equal to 120 is known as inequation. So we have to now find out graph of line, and we have to find the feasible region. Now what is that? Let us see. For the first inequation, I have written the equation of the line 6x plus 4y equal to 120. समझ गए? And for second line, I have written equation 3x plus 10y equal to 180. यहाँ inequation है. Same inequation I have written in the form of equation. Now I have to make the graph of this L1 and graph of this L2. So I should know 2 points. So for this L1, when x is 0, if I put x 0 here, then 4y equal to 120, so y get 30. So 0, 30 is the point on this line. समझ गए बच्चों? 6x plus 4y equal to 120. If I put y as 0, I will get 6x equal to 120 and x is 20. So this is the point on the line. So these are the 2 points. This is point A. This is point B on the line L1. So I can draw L1. Similarly, when I put x equal to 0 here, y I get 18. This is point C, 0, 18. And if I put y equal to 0, x I will get as 180. So this is point D, which is on the line L2. समझ गए बच्चों? अगर ये कैलकुलेशन इतना फास्ट नहीं होता है, रफ में करके अच्छी तरह से यहां लिख दिया जाता है. Now what is the inequation sign on L1? Less than or equal to, same sign. Here also same. Now what is the meaning of that? Region lies on origin side of line, origin side of line. Now what happens बच्चों? कि x and y are positive. So we should have only consider first quadrant of a graph. We need not go to negate second, third, fourth quadrant because x and y both are positive and this is in the first quadrant. Now let us say line L1. कौन सा पॉइंट है? 0, 30. So this is my x axis. This is my y axis. This is point let us say first point 0, 30. X is 0, y is 30. So this is point 0, 30. And what is the another point? X is 20, y is 0. So it is on x axis. So this is 20. This is point B and this is point E. Now this is line AB, which is L1. This is line L1. Now we have inequation. We don't have equation. In linear programming here we have inequation. Now we have to see that this entire first quadrant is divided into two parts. One is this part, which is origin side, and which is another part which is non-origin side. So this is part 2 and this is part 1. Now which is valid? Which is valid? Whether our point should lie on part 1 side or part 2 side, which will satisfy this inequality. उसके लिए सिंपल क्या है, x and y दोनों 0 डालो, तो लेफ्ट हैंड साइड बिकम 0. Is 0 lesser than 120? Yes. That means origin is satisfying my inequality. फिर से देखो, if I put x as 0 and y as 0, means I have put the coordinates of origin. 0 plus 0, 0. Left hand side becomes 0. That is less than 120. So origin is satisfying this inequality. So my region is on origin side. If origin doesn't satisfy, my region goes on the opposite side. So feasible region will be in this direction. समझ गए इसका मतलब? This is the feasible region of line L1. Similarly, we can find line L2 and find the feasible region of line L2. समझ गए बच्चों? चलो next graph देखो अभी. Same thing I have explained. This is the table. This is line L1. This is line L2, which is equation. This is point A, point B, point C, point D, which we have found out. Sign, and this how we have decided also I have explained you. Same thing happens for L2 on the origin side. Now this is x axis, this is y axis, this is origin, this is point A 0, 30, this is point B 20, 0, and immediately you draw line L1. If you plot 4 points, then you will get confused which is line L1 का point or line L2 का point. I have drawn only 2 points. Immediately I have drawn the line AB. And which is the feasible region? This side. To the origin side is the feasible region. This side. बराबर है? So this becomes the feasible region of L1. So this is line L1. Now I have to plot L2. One point is 0, 18. This is point C, 0, 18. Another point is 60, 0. This is point 60, 0. So this is point C, this is point D. This is line L2. So which is the feasible region again? Towards origin. Matlab we cannot go this side. We have to go towards origin. That means downwards. So this is the feasible region. OCD is the feasible region of line L2. Now what happens, bachcho? Okay, we have to satisfy both these inequalities. That means we should have the feasible region which is common to both L1 and L2. And that is what? That is this region. This region is common to both L1 and L2. समझ गए बच्चों? And this is the feasible region of our linear programming problem. समझ गए? Now This is point P. So which is the feasible region now? Quadrilateral OCPBO. So OCPBO is our feasible region. Now remember one thing. Which are the corners of feasible region? This is one corner. This is another corner. This is third corner and this is fourth corner. Now bachcho, we have to maximize the profit. Now your profit will be maximum only at one of these corners or maybe two of these corners. समझ गए? So we have to get this is X, this is Y, number of tables, number of chairs, number of tables, number of chairs, number of tables, number of chairs. Now P also will have some coordinates, number of chairs, number of tables, number of chairs. We don't know the coordinates of point P. How we find out? Point P is on the intersection of L1 and L2. So L1 and L2 equations we solve as simultaneous equation. So this is L1, this is L2. P is the intersection of L1, L2. So we will find out the coordinates of point P. How? By solving these two equations. This one is the equation of L1, first one, and second one is the equation of L2. How to solve this? This is the equation of L1 and this is the equation of L2. This is what we have said. Coordinates of point P, we will solve equation as simultaneous. तो मैं L2 को 2 से multiply करेगा because this is 6 here, this is 3 here. So first I write 6x plus 4y is equal to 120. Then I write 6x plus 20y is equal to 360. बराबर है? Now I deduct minus this, minus. तो मुझे क्या मिल गया? 6x cancel हो गया. Minus 20 plus 4 will be minus 16y is equal to 360 minus 120 minus 240. So y will be 240 upon 16. तो minus cancel हो जाएगा 50. So I get y as 50. Now I put this y in one of the equations. Put y is equal to 15 in L1. So 6x plus 4 into 15 is equal to 120. So 6x will be equal to 120 minus 60, 4 into 15. So x I get as 6x as 60. So x I get as 10. So what are the coordinates of P? Coordinates of P are 10, 50. समझ गए बच्चों? देखिए, now we have coordinates of C, we have coordinates of O, coordinates of P and coordinates of B. At all these 4 points, we will find out what is the profit and whichever comes maximum is our answer. समझ गए बच्चों? Your profit cannot be maximum here. Your profit cannot be maximum here. Your profit has to maximum at corner points. समझ गए बच्चों? Your profit will never be maximum here. समझ गए? समझो यहां x है 16 and 5. It will not be maximum. It will be maximum at either point this or this or this or this. तो ये चारों जगह प्रॉफिट कैलकुलेट करेंगे and then whichever comes maximum is our profit. So to maximize Z, so at point 0, 0, at point O, what is X 0 and Y is 0, profit is 0. तो ये मुझे मनता ही नहीं है. At point C, X is 0, Y is 18. So if I put X is 0, Y is 18 into this equation of profit, ऑब्जेक्टिव फंक्शन इसको बोलते हैं, तो 250 into 0 plus 200 into 18, I get 3600. बराबर है. At point P, X is 10, Y is 15. This is what we have found out by simultaneous equation. If I put this value in the objective function, I get profit at 5500. And at point B, which is 20, 0. So 20, 0 में I get profit 250 into 20 plus 200 into 0 is 5000. So which is my maximum profit? 5500. What is X for that? 10. And what is Y for that? 15. X is number of tables. Y is number of chairs. So we should, answer is what? This is the answer. We should make 10 tables and 15 chairs per day to get maximum profit. And how much maximum profit you get? 5500 rupees in a day. So you have satisfied all the equations, means you have satisfied all the constraints, and within those constraints you can make 10 tables in a day and 15 chairs in a day, and you will get the profit of 5500. समझ गए बच्चों? Now this is the steps in solving the linear programming problem. So you step one by one I have written here, but best thing is that you know that how to solve the example. This is just the theory, just for summary of it. Identify the decision variable. हमको मालूम है डिसीजन वेरिएबल क्या है, उसको हमने x और y माना है. Then with the constraints we have made the inequations. यहाँ दो inequations थे हमारे पास. We also wrote non-negativity constraint, मतलब x can never be 0, y can never be 0. Identify the objective function. What is profit z equal to, ये हमने लिखा था. Then we have drawn the graphs. Then we have determined the coordinates of vertices either by inspection or by solving the equation. तो इंस्पेक्शन से हमें किसका मिल गया था? सॉल्विंग इक्वेशन वी गॉट कोऑर्डिनेट्स ऑफ P, एंड इंस्पेक्शन से हमें मिला था O C B. ये तो हमें इंस्पेक्शन से डायरेक्टली मिला था. एंड फॉर फाइंडिंग P वी हैव सॉल्व्ड द इक्वेशंस एंड वी हैव गॉट 10, 15. बराबर है. And we have found the value of Z for all O, C, B, P, and we have said that the maximum profit is 5500 at P, मतलब 10 tables and 15 chairs. समझ गए बच्चों? और फिजिबल रीजन कैसा किया था हमने, वो भी आपको मालूम है. फिर से एक बार ये वीडियो देखिए and try to solve this problem yourself. समझ गए? Now in another video we are going to take the problem where we have to do minimize. Here profit we have maximized. There certain parameters like cost we have to minimize. How to do that? We will see that in this video 2B. समझ गए बच्चों? थैंक यू.